right, so here's the heavyweight hopeful, Curtis Razor Blaydes. He's done a whole lot of winning in the UFC. It seems like most of the guys he tries to take down, he is able to do so. What have you seen from Curtis Blaydes thus far in the octagon?
Curtis Blaydes has only been beaten by Francis Ngannou in his UFC career. So when you set him against anyone else, he's the guy that is more likely to get his hand raised. It's the wrestling ability, it's the cardio, and it's the underrated striking of Curtis Blaydes that makes him one of the best heavyweights in the entire world.
Won a JUCO national championship as a wrestler at Harper College. That came after he earned a full ride to Northern Illinois University. Looking to put his best foot forward here tonight and potentially earn his first UFC championship opportunity. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man. His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight, but there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee. No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away.
Bruce Lee, one of the most beloved fighters in all of MMA, and yet again back on the proving ground tonight. Our tailgate for this heavyweight championship fight. And now, one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Curtis Razor Blaydes. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Well, what a visual this is. Bruce Lee ready to go for round one, the founding father of modern mixed martial arts. It's hard to simulate his speed and his striking in training, and I think that's something that has been a big focus for the opponent coming in here tonight. Quick with his hands, quick with his feet, and obviously a guy who gets off to a very good start more often than not. Bruce Lee ready to go for round one. Trying to establish the jab early on here. Nice technique on the side kick. Well, it didn't take us long to get our first clinch situation here. Some wrestlers pursue the takedown at distance. This guy has no issues trying to get it out of this clinch situation.
No, he loves this clinch because he's got a great inside-out trip. He does a good job of changing his levels to get to the hips. He's just a good fighter from in close. He has spent a lifetime developing his skills. He wants to impose his will as...
Back mount now. Nice positional control here. Lee gets pounded here with these elbows to the head. Blaydes making these ground strikes count. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Lee.
That was a slick transition.
Blaydes is able to transition back to side control now. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important. He's got to start throwing now.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Blaydes. Under 3 minutes to go in round one.
Using a lot of good movement.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
This is where he wants to be. He's got to be careful here.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Blaydes is right back to the full mount. Just over 2 minutes to go. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. Lee's in half guard. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Blaydes is back in full mount.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Well, he's got his back now. Lands the ground and pound strike. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Final seconds here of round one.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big. Oh, so saved by the bell. He was getting grounded and pounded something fierce there near the end of the round. You see it's going to take him a good chunk of these 60 seconds between rounds just to get back to his feet. So a big moment here at the end of the round. We'll see if he can recover in time to make the walk here for this next round. All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
Nice punch to the head. Over and over, same story. Punch after punch to the head.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Lee gets pounded here on the ground. The elbow there doing the damage. Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially, just the way he drew it up, it's been a striking thing.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
Oh.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Really good job with the ground and pound, and now you can see some visible swelling on his opponent. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting, because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Lee's now dealing with a cheat cut. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Blaydes has got his back yet again. Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Blaydes is back in full mount. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Lee's eye is closing up.
There you go. Get those wrists.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round two. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. He's got to be careful here.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Lee. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Curtis Blaydes. Another ground and pound strike lands. Lee getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, and these guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Well, I'm not sure if there's a facial fracture of some kind, but the striking approach has certainly worked tonight, and his opponent is hurting for certain.
He's hurting really bad right now. I mean, every single time a shot lands up top, you can see the damage that it's inflicted. Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
10 minutes in the can. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Lee's eye is really looking pretty bad after those 5 minutes. We'll see what the cut man can do about it. But if he doesn't get the swelling to subside, that eye could swell shut. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. That was landed clean.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Strike lands cleanly there. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Back kick there.
Another head kick lands. He is not seeing those kicks coming over the top.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that. Great technique on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you're in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Body kick is blocked.
Oh! He's wobbling now.
That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition.
Real quick leg kick.
Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round, and as he's really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just get back going. He's having a hard time building his way back into this fight.
Lands a strike there. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Takedown defense is there. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Oh, left hook. Oh, huge connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Oh!
Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Oh, big left. Trying to find a home for that right hand. Oh, he's stunned, trying to recover here. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Another head kick lands. He's gotta start blocking these, DC. One more and it could be lights out.
It could be over, and most people would be sleeping on the mat after taking such a dominant strike. Credit to his chin, but you don't want to get kicked that many times in the head.
Lee's cut on his cheek is nasty, leaky. That thing is leaking bad now. Man, has his chin been tested early. Good lead right by Lee.
Huge knee land.
Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Blaydes going for the leg kick. He does not connect. And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Good jab there by the champion. Look at the redness on his body, man.
Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that it's possible.
Blaydes gets... Oh! Back to his feet. Seconds to go in the round. Lee's an absolute mess. That is gonna do it!
Oh my goodness!
I I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 53 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Curtis Blaydes.
Well, Curtis Blaydes with another big W here tonight, and perhaps this is a guy who could eventually find his way into a UFC championship fight. I thought he put all the skills together beautifully here tonight. Curtis Blaydes, all